Good evening and welcome to Nighttime with Nelly. It is Wank Splat Wednesday. I'm going to call it Wank Splat Wednesday because I feel absolutely fucking horrendous. I feel awful. I've spent the past 24 hours vomiting and I've also got diarrhea. I had some porridge at tea time. For anybody that follows me on that there Instagram. If you don't, you're missing out. I had some porridge and I've managed to keep that down for over an hour. So welcome to Nighttime with Nelly. How are we all? Are we all well? I'm actually using a new fandangle tripod and camera thing. So for the first time in Nighttime with Nelly history, you'll see that the cushion actually reads the right way round. Isn't it exciting? Yeah, I'm not feeling too good. Emma Astley, good evening. Sierra Margos, good evening everybody. Good evening Flowerpots who are jumping on, old and new. Who enjoyed Flowerpot Corner yesterday on At This Morning. If you can't watch it because you don't live within the United Kingdom, it is available on YouTube. But yeah, who enjoyed Flowerpot Corner? I did immensely. So welcome to this week's version of Nighttime with Nelly. I would have cancelled, but the trolling I get when I cancel a Nighttime with Nelly, it's bad karma for everybody. So here I am. So we're going to read out some Nighttime with Nelly's and we're going to see how far we can go. Okay, so I did something a little bit different last Thursday. I did a live What's in the Box with Mum review rather than a throwback. And tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, please join me here again live, where I'm doing a little bit of a different live chat with you all. So hopefully you'll all join me tomorrow evening. Hope you're all okay. I have had, there's a lady just joined called Giovanna Heat. Giovanna Buonasera, that's my mum's name. Yeah, I've had quite a few hecklers under the window. And one of them wanted, the reason they call the song and dance is because one of them really wanted a shout out. He's called Ryan. Ryan, there's your shout out. Now off you fuck flower. Adele Milne, I am beyond proud of you. You have done absolutely wonderful. You've faced a really big challenge and you've smashed it. Well done, kid. Hello, Kirk Bancroft. I'm at home with a 24-hour bug. I'm thinking, but all I keep thinking is about an Elbert. So what I do is to get my hand on an Elbert. Connor Judge is in the bath with his Stephen. Talking of Stevens, can I just like to announce, actually, I'd just like to announce that, good evening Roy Johnston, I'd just like to announce that your Auntie Nelly's actually got a boyfriend. First time ever on Nighttime with Nelly. I started seeing a wonderful young man 11 years ago. It was 11 years ago. And it all went quite well, but none of us were in a position to actually have a relationship. In fact, we never went out in public. He was in his 20s, I were in my 30s, and you can imagine what happened behind closed doors. 11 years later, he's popped up back in your Auntie Nelly's life. He's now in his 30s, I'm in my 40s, and we have actually ventured outside into the fresh air and in broad daylight. And on Saturday, he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I accepted. So your Auntie Nelly's actually got a real boyfriend, an actual boyfriend. He knows he's my boyfriend because he asked me to be his girlfriend. So it's not a surprise. He's not my secret boyfriend. I've actually got a real fucking boyfriend. Anyway, that's that. So tomorrow night I'm going to go live on my Facebook page and just have a little bit of a chat about health and well-being. Friday, fuck me Friday. Friday night, I am with the legend that is Mr. Frank Bruno, MBE. You do not want to miss out on watching your Auntie Nelly live on Friday. I'm going to be having Frank Bruno on that there sofa. We will be together on Friday. Any questions in particular that you want me to ask Mr. Frank Bruno, MBE, then please inbox me. Heading in capital letters, question for Frank, and I will try my best to ask him as many Flowerpot questions as I can. So yes, please tune in tomorrow night and please tune in Friday. I will also be sharing the live, so don't panic if you're working or you're doing anything. Good evening, Phil and Beverly Knight, my gorgeous cousins in That They're Clit Hero. Yes, so Friday, you cannot miss the live that is your Auntie Nelly. I mean, fancy all the people in the world I could be interviewing and getting on sofa. Holy fucking Frank Bruno, MBE. Good God in heaven. So that's Friday. Then we've got the Radio 1 Big Weekend. Then on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, please tune into Radio Lancashire where your Auntie Nelly's got her own radio show. It's all fucking exciting and I just need this sickness and diarrhea to fuck off. And then, on that note, shall we actually start some Dear Auntie Nellies and see how far we get? Because tummy's slightly bubbling away as I'm speaking. Got a lovely pale palette going on. Mr. Roy Johnston, I will be WhatsApping you in due course. So yeah, are we all okay? Please give me a like, give me a love, give me a double love because I've come to you with ill pala. And comment where you're watching me from. Jerry Eccles has just said good morning in New Zealand. Good morning to all in New Zealand. Good morning to all in Australia. Very, 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 yesterday, good morning in all them in that they're in America. So yeah, where are you watching me from? When I do finish Nighttime with Nelly, I do actually love going through all the comments and reading them all. So if you want me to, you know, respond in any way, then please do. So yeah, so I am apologising to you all now. I'm not feeling my best, but we'll give it a fucking go. How's that? How's that? So yeah, did you enjoy this morning? Did you enjoy it? I certainly did in Flowerpot Corner. Okie dokie. Anybody that writes into Dear Auntie Nelly or Sunday Service, please, please write into the page. And don't worry about me reading your name out live on air because that wouldn't happen because everything's anonymous, okay? So let's go. I have been, anybody who's a new flower pot, by the way, I'm apologising, I will get going in a minute. I have an iPhone, I read everything off there, I don't know what's going to be there until I start reading it, and yeah, it's just the answer from me is off the cuff. Okay. I have been with my boyfriend for a year now, Auntie Nelly, and he is amazing, and I'm the happiest I have ever been. Sex with him is also the best I have ever had. My problem is that he has a very low self-esteem and we got into a fight one night because I mentioned that I needed to get a new vibrator. He told me that he absolutely doesn't want me to use any sex toys and that I could easily replace him with a dildo. Ooh. Oh, I tried to explain to him that he is a perfect man and there is no way a dildo could replace him. He doesn't understand. How do I tell him he's being ridiculous? Also, there's another problem. Go on then. 2 for 1. Go on then. He doesn't want me to talk to other men because he's afraid that he is not enough for me. What do you think? We love you. Well, I am quite brutally honest with my advice. I'm going to be very careful how excited I get because I'm afraid of shitting myself. Okay, so no sex toys in the bedroom would not actually replace a partner unless you want to have a celibate relationship with yourself. So using a vibrator, anal beads, clitoris vibrating things or fucking strap-ons or whatever it may be would not replace an actual somebody holding your hand, giving you a hug and telling you everything's going to be okay. The fact that your partner also doesn't want you speaking to other men because he feels insecure, there's something wrong with your partner in the fact of where he has trust issues. He needs to work on himself. It's a little bit unfair that he's been in a relationship with you for 12 months and got into a relationship with you knowing that he wasn't ready to have a relationship because he's coming into your relationship with you with baggage from another relationship because he's obviously been cheated on, he's obviously been used, hurt, and unfortunately he's making you pay for other people's mistakes, and that's unfair. So what I would say there is have a little talk, have a little sit down, first couple to go to the hashtag kitchen table. Have a little sit down and listen, sweetheart. Honest to God, if I buy a pack of AA batteries, it does not mean that I no longer want to have sex with you. It might mean that remote control needs them, or it might mean, yeah, it might be for my new vibrator, but that doesn't mean to say that I love you any less, okay? Not at all. So, you know, watching porn, using sex toys does not replace a partner. It just enhances certain people's relationships. Now, you can't talk to other men, so you can't talk to your dad, your brother, your uncle, your next door neighbour. Unfortunately, he is not a very trusting person. And I know you've been together 12 months and you say everything's fine, but it's not fucking fine, is it? It's not fine. Because within 12 months, you're not allowed to use a sex toy. You're not allowed to speak to other men. So if it was me, I'm not as nice as you properly, and we won't be going to the kitchen table. He'd be through the fucking door and down the road. But you do love him, as you say, so you need to have that big chat with him. He needs to trust you, trust that if you do speak to Bob Milkman, you're not going to run off with him, and trust that if you are going to finger yourself, it's not because you don't fancy him anymore. Try and get that out to him, give it a little trial, see how it goes. And if it is a case of, he can't get rid of those feelings, he can't change those feelings, and you have to sort of abide by his rules. It's give and take in a relationship, and he's willing to take, but he's not willing to give. So it's as simple as that. I hope that's helped you, because I have no idea what I'm fucking talking about, because I'm not well. Do I look yellow on screen? Do I look like one of the laughing faces? Because I feel like I look quite yellow. Interested there, Claire Clark, Ashby de la Zeus. I've always thought that were foreign. Always, when I come to England, being a foreigner myself, Ashby de la Zeus sounds right, foreign, doesn't it? Anyway, can I just say, happy birthday to my bestest friend in all the world, the gorgeous Bobby James. Happy belated birthday, Bobby James. Happy belated. My Bobby's just had his birthday and I missed it by 2 days. So it's a public apology for being a shit best friend. And it's also a public happy birthday. We all love you very, very much, Bobby James. I'm often inboxed in when we're going to see Bobby again, when we're going to see Bobby, when we're going to get that little bit of eye candy on screen. So I'm going to get our Bobby James on a night time with Nelly very, very soon when we both can do it. And once again, a very big happy birthday to my bestest friend, my gorgeous Bobby James. And like I said, I've been a bit of a shit friend lately because I've not been around much. I've not seen Bobby as often as I should have done. I always WhatsApp, I always keep in touch, but that's not the point. And then I went and got myself a boyfriend. So I've been spending more time with my boyfriend than with my friends. But my friends love me and they know I'm happy. And they're quite happy to sit in the sidelines in that sense. I'm not replacing them. I'm just doing other stuff. And Bobby's the kind of best friend where he knows that we don't need to see each other every day and we don't need to speak every day. Not at all. And we still love each other very, very dearly. So, moving on. Dear Antonella, I'm a transgender girl. I am 21 and I've been living as a woman for 4 years now. I only just got out of a relationship that was 3 years long. Alexa's fucking piping up. What's up, Alexa? What, Alexa's, I don't know what's up. Alexa, stop. She's all right now. Okay, so I've just come out of a relationship that's 3 years long, which feels like a long time, but I know in the grand scheme of things, it won't really matter as time goes on. I'm looking to get back to dating, blah, 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 but before I dated, things have changed. I know people are more accepting these days, which is an amazing thing, so lucky to have people understanding. If I'm on a dating app, should I put it in my bio or leave it and let the guy get to know me first, tell him before we meet up if he wants to go on a date? I would never deceive anyone, but when I put it and label myself online, it just invites creeps who see me as a fetish. Help me, please. I don't know what to do, thank you. Well, my dear gorgeous anonymous flowerpot, you're a transgender girl. You're a girl. So let's forget the transgender. You are a girl, okay? So when you join a dating app, okay, you join as a female looking for a relationship with either male or female, that you know what you're looking for is entitled to you. But you're absolutely you're a girl. So you write your dating bio as yourself. Because let's not forget, gender, sexuality, it's not personality, it's who you are, it's just what you are. So I'm a girl looking for a boy. I like reading books, mountain climbing, eating cake, whatever it may fucking be. When you get talking to that person and then you start asking each other questions and you start feeling comfortable and you build up a little bit of you know, a little bit of a trust, you know, I like this person, I know this about them. That's the time then to say, I have something to tell you. I hope it doesn't change your views on me, but I'm actually transgender. Take from that one you will. I would, once you're talking, not straight away, but once you've got talking and you feel comfortable to say so, tell them before a meeting, as you say. You don't want to waste anybody's time. If they then turn around and say, it's not for me, whatever, just say, well, that's fine, I've been honest with you. And then nobody is getting upset. You're not wasting your best foundation and certainly not your best perfume. So I would definitely tell them before they meet, but do not give that information, I wouldn't, until it's time that you feel that you need to, you know, tell somebody and you trust them and you can disclose such information. That's what I would advise. However, whenever I do nighttime and early Sunday service, whatever it may be, my Flowerpots like to jump on, pop the 2 pence in and share their opinions. So you may be watching this and you may be thinking, oh yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Or, you know, that's my advice. I don't always give best advice. I don't profess to know everything. But yeah, the fact that people would see that as a fetish, that's their problem, not ours. Okay? Thank you very much, Joe Beck. And lovely of you to say so, Marie Young. I really don't fucking feel well. I really don't feel well. My stomach's bubbling away. I'm actually clenching my interbuttock cheeks very tightly. And I feel I might throw up everywhere. Moving on. It's took me ages to do 2 fucking things. I'm so sorry. Okay. Hello. Can you tell me more about your daily routine you once spoke about on Instagram? How has fame affected your mental health? How do you stay so grounded? Is it a good team of people or a family? Okay, so you do follow me on Instagram. That's great. And I will always say to people, follow me on Instagram. If you want to know what I do in the morning, what I have for my dinner, when I'm going to the gym, when I'm seeing my family, where I go with my boyfriend, follow me on Instagram. Everything is on Instagram. It is like my diary. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out. Now, what my daily routine, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. How was your fame affected your mental health at all? I've suffered with answer. This isn't really a nighttime with Nelly, but I haven't composed these questions, and that's fine. Usually nighttime with Nelly's are over 18s, explicit questions, but never mind. Fame. I don't think of myself as famous at all. I'm just that woman on internet. If I was to class myself as famous at all, I'd say I was Z-list, certainly Z-list. People do know me, but that's because we forget the power of social media. So you've got to be very, very careful to what you put on social media. And you've got to be, in order to put yourself out there, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. I have a really thick skin. I always say it's fucking water off a cunt's back for me. I've got really, really, really thick skin. Nothing really affects me. If my mum come in my bedroom and went, oi, you fat fucking idiot, go and kill yourself, you're not even funny, I'd be like, Mum, what are you saying that for? It'd be a bit hurtful. But because I see just words on a screen, they mean fuck all, they don't bother me. So there you go. So as fame affect my mental health, I could let it if I wanted, but I don't, and I'm quite lucky because I don't feel I've got to compare myself to anybody in the media. People have seen me in all sorts of positions, in all sorts of ways. I mean, a lot of people who'd be doing a live now, and I'm not knocking them or calling them, but a lot of people who'd be going live at 9 o'clock to the international public would have done their hair and put a bit of makeup on. I haven't. I've washed my face. I've stuck 2 clips in my hair. I've got my pyjama top on, a pair of old knickers, and I'm sat here sweating. And I'm not feeling very well. So I think nothing. I mean, when I do things like when you saw me on the red carpet and that, and I get lovely compliments, well, yeah, it can't be anything really. It's going to be better than this. So no, I don't find that anything's affecting my mental illness at all. And I speak a lot about my anxiety because I do struggle with my anxiety, but that's always been a thing for me. It's not a new thing. What support do I have around me? My family, my brother, my mum and my daughter. Ain't nothing more precious in my life than those three people. I have some very good friends, but yeah, my family. What supports me? My family, my brother, my mum, my daughter, my cousins Emma, Elida and Rena, our Sticky Vicky. Yeah, it's yeah. You know, sometimes you have some best friends and they become the family that you choose for yourself. So there we go. So yeah, I'm sweating really badly. I don't know what I'm talking about. That one's War and Peace. So I'm moving on. Hi Nelly. I have been seeing someone since October time. It was on and off. He was welcomed into my family home where it was me and my 2-year-old. Cut long story short. I love it when we cut a long story short. Cut long story short. I haven't heard anything from him for 2 months and I've just found out he's been sent down for 4 years. Oh my God, for grooming a 15-year-old and having sexual contact with her on numerous occasions. Oh, it's impacted my life massively. How do I get over this? It's totally and utterly shaking me up. Fuck me, anonymous flowerpot. Fuck me. Can I also say as well, when you talk about support before, my flowerpots, I have some flowerpots that are very, very close personal friends now. So, yeah, without my flowerpots, can I just say #flowerpot love? None of this would be possible. So, yeah, I find a lot of support and love from my flowerpots. So, I think I'm about to pass out. Anyway, Andy Parker says, no, Aaron Porter says she's had a lucky escape. She fucking has, yeah. That must be a massive shock. It must be a massive shock that you found that out. But you don't tell me how old your 2-year-old is. No, you do. You do tell me how old your 2-year-old is because you said I've got a 2-year-old. So you do tell me how old your 2-year-old is. But you don't tell me the gender or whether he, you know, when you say you welcomed him into the family home, whether he was living with you or not. I'm just praying to fucking God that nothing happened. You know, in any way, shape or form. I'm just praying to God that he was only with you since October and now he's gone. And I'm just praying to fucking God that you never see him again. I have a very, very, very strong opinion on sex offenders. And I wouldn't want one in my home and neither should you. And I would never want one around my child now, who will be 24 in October, never mind my 2-year-old. So I think what you need to do is forgive yourself firstly. Forgive yourself. You have not put yourself or your child knowingly in danger. Okay, so we need to talk about forgiveness. Sometimes we trust people implicably and they do wrong to us. And then we sort of fall out with that person, but they even more get mad at ourselves for trusting and thinking, why didn't I see it? We wouldn't necessarily know something like that. So yeah, you need to forgive yourself. You really do need to forgive yourself and pray to God that nothing's happened. If it has, you go straight to the police. If you feel that anything might have done, you go straight to the police. And you do not make contact with this sex offender. You let him rot in the big jailhouse where he belongs. Bring back corporal punishment is what I say. So, yeah, God bless you, sweetheart, for falling in love with somebody who was deviant in every way. But what a fucking lucky escape you've had, my little flower pot. What a lucky escape. But please forgive yourself. You did not know what you were doing. And it is really important, can I just say before I move on, when we are single mums, when we're in relationships, they no longer work and we're left on our own, we have children, and we start bringing new people into the relationship, we need to be very, very, very careful who we allow into our homes when we've got these vulnerable children around. I was on my own since 1996. My daughter never, ever woke up to a man in her mummy's bed. My daughter never saw a man at my kitchen table. I never had strange men in my home around my daughter. My daughter went to her dad's house every other weekend. That weekend I was daughterless. I could have had 50 fucking fellas in my bed. When my daughter wasn't around, that was my time. I never introduced my daughter to somebody until I felt completely at ease with them, and they would have never been left on their own because that's my daughter, okay, not yours. And she had a dad, she didn't need a new one, etc, etc. So the point I'm trying to make in a quite a sickness and diarrhea and vomiting and got a temperature and feeling quite ill is, let's just be careful about who we introduce into our children's lives, okay? But yeah, certainly forgive yourself, let go and move on. Okay. I think I'm about to vomit. Let's hope the next one isn't about fisting, because I think that would do it. Oh, Nelly, I've been seeing someone. I need some advice. I've recently split with my partner of 3 years in February and I've been struggling with money. I've currently just set up an OnlyFans page where people to subscribe and pay a monthly subscription to see my nudes. It's helping me out. My ex-partner has now found out about it and said I'm disgusting as I have a child of 6. It's made me feel a bit shit, but it's an income for me. I'm not currently working due to being signed off with depression. Now I don't know whether to keep the OnlyFans page or get rid. Does it make me a bad mum? Absolutely not. When we're at home with children and we are single parents, there is not a thing we would not fucking do to put a meal on that table, to put clothes on the back, to put shoes on the feet. If your ex-partner is willing to rock up every week and give you the same amount of money on that table for you to care for your child and keep your house, then yes, okay. But if they're not, then a girl's got to do what a girl's got to fucking do. I don't think sending a few nudes, if you're body confident and it's doing you good and you're not right ass to seeing your tits and your fanny, get it fucking done, Flower. In fact, put an extra premium on it and say, Auntie Nelly says I can. Absolutely not. It doesn't matter to me as long as it is not an illegal activity such as selling your class A drugs, paedophilia. Fucking crack on. The end of the day, we've all got to put milk in our cornflakes. Every single fucking one of us. Even me. Even I have to put milk on my cornflakes and I'm fucking lactose free. And dairy free. And intolerant. So no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, sweetheart. And the fact that they're trying to make you feel shit about it is only probably because they haven't got the fucking balls to do it. So you crack on, Flower. It does not make you a bad mum at all. In fact, it makes you a good mum because you're bothered about your child eating and having fucking trainers on the feet. So you crack on, Flower. And you know what? There'll be many a fucking cunt out there who are missing a trick because how many people send nudes for free? Fucking crack on, 10 out of 10 for fucking making it into a business. Round of applause for you, Flower. You crack on, and if anybody gives you any shit, send them to me. And I shall probably spew on them. Oh, dear Auntie Nelly, can you tell us more about your this morning position? Is it going to become more regular? I have not compiled this week's questions. I apologise. Some of these are not Dear Auntie Nelly's for a Wednesday night, but let's answer it anyway. I have no fucking idea what's going to go on. I will be going back on this morning. Not sure on the actual date. Will Flowerpot Corner become a regular slot? I'm hoping so. Nothing's been signed, nothing's set in stone. But yes, I don't think we would have gone to all the trouble of Flowerpot Corner and getting me back once and asking me to come back again if it's just a flash in the pan. We think it's going quite well and we've got excellent response from it. What is the, tell me about your this morning position. My this morning position is called Antonella's Tried and Tested, where this morning send me a lot of products. I get them reviewed and filmed. I send off that film, then we see the VT in the studio while I am then stood in Flowerpot Corner with the gorgeous Phil and the gorgeous Holly, and we talk about it. So yeah, will it be something we do again? Absolutely. Will it be a regular thing? Who knows? Can I just give a massive shout out actually to MC Duty Free, who actually taped, recorded me, filmed all my reviews ready for the this morning on Tuesdays. An absolute angel. Thank you. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it. Yes, the Jeremy Kyle slot's come up, Andy, so let's get a petition going. I want that slot. Dear Auntie Nelly. I'd want it to be quite a bit of an Oprah Winfrey show with a bit of everything thrown in and a bag of chips. Yeah, I would love the Jeremy Kyle slot. Of course I fucking would. Why would I not? Why would I not? But yeah, so if that answers your question, I hope so. Okay, dear Auntie Nelly, it's the last one of the evening, by the way. I know I've only been here half an hour, but I'm actually really unwell. And this isn't shine, this is pure sweat. I've got really lots of spit in my mouth because I want to throw up. What shampoo and conditioner do you use? I use a Waterman's Grow Me. It's fantastic. It gives you the Pocahontas look. Okay, I just wanted to message you to say I think you are amazing and inspiring, and even more so with your weight loss journey. I myself have lost over 9 stone. Good girl, congratulations. But now at a sticking point, any tips? Also, how do you go from strength to strength? What show do you aspire to be on one day? Oh, okay, so tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, join me here, 8 o'clock. I'm going to go live and talk about health and well-being and let you know everything that's been happening. And what else? What show do you aspire to be on one day? What show do I want to be on one day? I would love to be on Why Would I Lie to You? I think I'd like to be in, Would I Lie to You on BBC One. I'd like to be in Room 101, and I would love to be on Celebrity Juice. So there are some shows that I'd like to be on. The biggest show that's on my vision board, if you follow me on Instagram, then you'll see this. I would love to be in The Jungle. I would love to be, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, but I guess I was going to be a celebrity for that first. So without further ado, I will see you here tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, where we're going to do a live, bit different to my Throwback Thursdays. Things are changing in this camp and all for the better. I will see you all tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. And then don't forget Friday, set your diary. It's the Frank Bruno interview. And I'm going to go now because I am going to press finish and run to the toilet. I love you all very, very much. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. I ain't got a fucking clue what I've been chatting about for the past half an hour, but hopefully you've enjoyed it. Love each and every one of you, and I'll see you all soon. See you on the flip side.